Good morning. It has been a minute, hasn't it, everybody? Goodness. I just haven't, man, in these dreary days of winter, it's hard to make content. So, partly because we're not doing a lot. Like, I'm inside, and I think last time I made the video of, oh no, maybe that was on Instagram. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done anything, so I don't remember what I did. But I made cheese in my kitchen, but that was on Instagram. Anyway, it's dark in my kitchen, and it's dirty, and it's small, and so bad lighting, not good. I video a lot outside, but today I think I'm just gonna give you a whole mishmash of things that have been going on since we have a little content, goat births and cleaning out the goat barn for spring and a little bit of milking and some other random things. So if you have not yet, please subscribe. We love having you here and keeping up to date with us, and hopefully we'll have a lot more content to come this spring as we get outside and enjoy the sun. And then if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so that other people can find us, and we can kind of give you the ups and downs of starting a new homestead. We're going into year 3 here. Nope, we've been here 3 years. Yeah, in April. So coming up on that here in a couple weeks, and so enjoy this mishmash of things we've done in the last month or so. Before I do that, I'm going to show you, we have to fix this gate because Miss Clementine is super clever and has figured out how to lift the latch. So that latch just goes up and down. So Gabe is here today putting another little latch on it. Thank you, Gabe. Hi, Asher. What you up to, buddy? Are you riding a tricycle? All right, so let's see. Show me this. Nice.
A little too tight in there. It's supposed to spring back.
Yeah.
It was just too tight before. So.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Like
so
this. Lift that up.
Nice.
Back.
Cool. That's great. I love it. Thank you so much.
We got a new cow a month ago, maybe about a month ago, and we're really loving her. She gives good milk, really delicious milk, lots of cream. We've made lots of butter, we've made lots of cheese. It's working out, but she eats a lot of food. So we buy these round bales of hay. Well, there's 2 in that truck right now. They're about 600 pounds, and between her and all the cows, basically 6 days out of 1 round bale. So we move a lot of those. I have a trailer which I can put the bales on and drive out, but as you can tell, there's a lot of snow on the ground. It's a huge pain to get the trailer moving, hitched up and going when there's this much snow. So I've been going just a truckload at a time and getting about maybe 10 or 12 days worth of hay at a time. It just seems to work out a lot better to do it that way. I have never owned a hay spike. Hay spike is a big spike you put on the front of your tractor so you can just drive up, poke into a bale of hay like that and pick it up. Instead, what we do is we strap it to our tractor using a ratchet strap. It works pretty well. It takes 2 guys to do it usually, but it's not too bad. So that's what we're doing now.
my girl is pregnant and looks like she's in labor today. We haven't caught many of the goats while they were laboring. We've always come in to see them already having had babies. So we just happened to notice her today kind of by herself. She's a first-time mama, so she kind of doesn't know what's going on. But just watching her, put her in a stall by herself, and she kind of just keeps getting up and down and up and down. Her ears are like sticking straight out to the side. It's pretty funny. But she kind of camped out in the barn now, in the goat barn, because we haven't gotten to see any of the births. And since she's a first timer, she's our only first timer this year, so we decided we better keep an eye on her. Probably have to go make lunch pretty soon, but I'll have to come back and check on her. Well, one baby girl born, and then there was this weird clumpy stuff hanging out. You know, you guys, I never know how much to show you. I know there are people watching who would say, don't show us anything, we don't want to know. Well, at least we don't want to see it. And there's other people who are really interested in what this kind of stuff looks like, especially if you're raising your own. Like, I've never seen anything like this before, but there was this weird clumpy thing hanging out, and it fell on the ground, and it looks weird and not like placenta or anything else I have ever seen a goat birth. And upon further examination, it's really gross, but it was a dead kid, like from months ago. It had been died, like it died and rotted in there like a long time ago. So really gross. I went back and I made some garlic, ginger, oregano, and kelp, and then I'm gonna mix it with some molasses and feed that to her a couple times today and probably a couple times tomorrow, maybe even a third day depending on how she's doing, just to make sure she doesn't get sick and doesn't have any like you know, infection. I didn't have to go in and pull the kid, so that's not a problem. Apparently my phone is ringing. But anyway, so this is just to make sure she's supported in case there's any infection. She hasn't seemed sick or anything like that, so I'm not really worried about it, but it's a good precaution. Another goat in labor this morning. Man, look at this. It is so snowy. This is the second time this week it's dropped like, I don't know, 12 to 18 inches. It was like bright sunny yesterday. Now look at it.
Despite the 8 inches of snow on the ground, it's a beautiful day today, 51 degrees. So we decided instead of working indoors, we were going to take on a project we've been putting off for a while. In our goat barn, wow, I fell. In our goat barn, we have been adding hay for bedding, but not cleaning any of it out. That provides them kind of a deep litter. It keeps them really warm, and it actually composts and produces its own heat. And so that's the benefit of doing that. The detriment is it got to be like maybe 18 inches deep in there, and we started hitting our heads on the doorway as you walk in because it was getting so low. So today we paid the piper. We haven't cleaned it out in like 3 months, and it's just full, so full. So we started this morning and started sticking pitchforks into it, and that really does not work. If you ever dug through hay, it's basically like Kevlar. As soon as you put the fork in, it just stops. So instead we switched over to using a pickaxe and digging out sections of it, and that loosens it up enough to you can get a pitchfork underneath it. But I don't know how many wheelbarrows full we've done so far, but it has made a pile that big. That's going to be used for compost. So we're excited because it's already starting to compost. You can definitely tell it's hot when you stick a pitchfork into it, and steam comes out of it, and it's warm in places to the touch. So that's exciting. But man, it's work. This is the hardest I've worked. I mean, straight through, probably in a month. This is the hardest you guys have worked straight through in like a month?
Yeah.
It's just non-stop. It's not exactly unfun. It's just really hard. The sun is coming through the window. This one little spot right here where all the babies are laying down. We just found a warm spot. Not that the entire outside isn't sunny, but I guess it's out of the wind. They just found that, I don't know, that's almost all of them. They're just laying down there. It's kind of cozy.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Just push right past her. She'll move right.
That was a very productive day. Did you work hard today?
Yeah.
Yes. And now it's time for pizza. We're gonna have some pizza. What do you got there?
Spinach.
Spinach, and what does Asher have? Pepperoni! It's pizza night. Oh, I could really use some pizza right now. Thanks for hanging out with us on the channel and watching us do our various chores. It's fun to know that you're following along. See you on the next one.